Ok, gente, ¿qué tal? Bienvenidos a este capítulo número 7 ya de esta run del monje, de la monje, precisamente, en dificultad honor con mods de Baldurs Gate 3. Y pues bueno, en la anterior nos quedamos en la arboleda esmeralda, men. Y vamos a entrar a hablar con Kaga, a ver qué pasa. Vamos a tratar de salvar a la vela. Iremos a por Mol y yo creo que si nos da la situación, pues yo creo que vamos a matar a Kaga en esta run, men. La vieja me cae mal y le vamos a dar en la torre. Pero para eso necesitamos ir hasta donde está la Tita Etelmen. Porque ahí necesitamos descubrir un documento en un arbolillo. Y pues bueno, ahora se darán cuenta, ¿vale? Así que, gente, aquí estamos otra vez con la people, ¿vale? Pero mira cómo está esa Shadowheart, papá. ¿Vale? Bien, vamos. Vamos a leer esta placa.
Forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. Beasts chasing beasts alongside a wild woman. A depiction of some local folktale, perhaps.
La investigación ahí falló, pero bueno, no pasa nada. Vamos.
Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Robo, envenenamiento. ¿Qué delito cometió esta niña, hija de puta? A ver, comerciar, no tiene nada.
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
Monje persuasión. Actúa sin pensar, como haría una víbora arrinconada. Libera a la niña o te interrumpirán más tieflings. Ok. Mira, tenemos ventaja por lo de monje. Uf, qué belleza, men. Qué belleza, men, qué belleza. Árale, perra.
A gathered herd of the devils would indeed be disruptive. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila, to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
It hurts.
Hostia.
Thank you, Korga. Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Ok, bastante hija de puta, ¿no? Vale, antes de ir a hablar con ella, vamos a ver la placa esta.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Sylvanus es el dios de la naturaleza. Vale, vamos a hablar con Kaga. Aunque mira, aquí hay cositas, men, a ver. Papitas. Un libro que se llama El Ojo Maligno. Bagatelas y ganas de una saga. Hablan de una saga. Las sagas de la noche, las sagas de los mares y las sagas cetrinas. Ok. Ok, este es un diario. Ok, vale, un diario. Vale, vamos a recogerlo. Vamos a hablar con Shadow.
Shah's blessings upon you.
Ok, para, a ver. ¿Será que tengamos aquí evento? Mira qué bonito cambia aquí, men. Creo que no, ¿eh? Aquí podemos cambiar la apariencia ya. Creo que todavía no podemos preguntarle a Shadow de lo de la mano.
May the darkness protect you.
Sí, todavía no, vale. Pues será con Kaga. Ahora sí, mira, ahora sí lo he activado, mira, ahora sí lo he activado, ¿vale? Ahorita nos vamos para allá. Caga.
A deep elf. In our grove, on this day. A sign. Or rather, a gift. Who better to understand a watchful broodmother than a beloved child of Loth?
No tengo por costumbre amenazar a niños.
She made her choice. Ugh, I thought one like you might understand. When a threat makes itself known, you remove it. No matter. I took back the idol of Sylvanas, and the rite is resumed. We will seal the grove, free from harm, free of intruders.
El rito debe surgir de una magia poderosa.
The rite of thorns. It is the Tree Father's gift that none come to harm. When we speak the final prayer, the great vine will sprout forth. The grove will be cloaked in bramble and thorn. No one enters, no one leaves. Sanctuary. None of this can happen while Outlanders infect us. Sylvanas demands that we choke them out.
Ajá. Vengo en nombre de Celor. Su gente podría morir si los obligas a irse.
And mine perish if he stays. You showed great mettle at the gate. The mettle of a skilled sword for hire. I want you to provide your services to Zevlor. Offer to guide the Outlanders out of the grove. I'm sure they'll reward you well. They're to be gone before final prayer. If they are not, the Viper must strike.
Sí, te voy a dar un viborazo, pero en el ojete, hija de puta. Creo que será mejor que hable con Celor.
You will do more than speak. This tale ends but one way. With the Outlander rot cleansed, and the grove forever shrouded.
Ajá. Ay, ajá. Bien, bien, bien. Bueno, no pasa nada. Vámonos al campamento, que tenemos ahí una notificación, mi hermano. La cosa es, ¿estará la notificación aquí o hay que descansar? Yo creo que hay que descansar, niga. A ver.
May the darkness protect you.
Oye, aquí había... Ah, mira, aquí Shadowheart tiene cosas. Agüita. Vale, vamos. Vale, vamos a ver qué pasa. Ah, es Gale.
Tiring business, isn't it? All this traveling and adventuring. Why don't we take a little break? Allow ourselves a few moments of rest? Gives me a chance to talk to you about something, well, rather important.
A ver. Nada menos. Muy bien, adelante.
We've been on the road together for a while now, haven't we? Survived some perils, overcame some obstacles. Ever since you were kind enough to free me from that stone, I've seen you demonstrate remarkable guile and courage. The way you stood in front of a crossbow to prevent a murder. The way you got Korga to release the girl. The way you got that boy out of a harpy's clutches. In short, I've grown to trust you.
Basta de coba, ¿qué quieres?
I was being quite sincere, I assure you. The reason I make a point of saying this is that I've grown confident enough to tell you something I've yet to tell another living soul, except for my cat. You see, I have this condition. Very different from the parasite we share, but just as deadly.
¿Tiene cura?
No. It cannot be cured. And I assure you I've left no page unturned in reaching that conclusion. I can keep this condition under control, as indeed I've done for a significant amount of time, but that was under different circumstances altogether. Home, in Waterdeep. What it comes down to is this. Every so often, I need to get my hands on a powerful magical item and absorb the weave inside.
Okay. ¿De qué clase de objetos estamos hablando exactamente?
Oh, staffs, tomes, cowls. The form doesn't matter, so long as it's brimming with weave. It's been days since I last consumed an artifact. since before we were abducted. It's only a matter of time before my craving returns. That is why I turn to you. I need you to help me find magic items to consume. It is vital. Dare I say it? Critical.
Ok. ¿Dónde sugieres que busquemos los artefactos que necesitas?
We've already done the finding. In fact, you have one in your possession. You know for yourself how hard-won such an item was, and it will be no easier when even more are required to assuage my hunger. There'll be danger involved, or great cost.
Vale, no esperaba menos, tranquilo, será un placer ayudar. ¿Sí? Dale.
Splendid. Bit of boldness will serve us well. I'm sure we won't have to look very far to find what I need. Faerun overflows with magic-infused treasure. As do our packs, as a matter of fact. We've such an item already in our possession. Primed for the moment the need arises. I hope I can count on you.
Ok.
What's on your mind?
¿Por qué necesitas la magia?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might pay to a more powerful neighbor to avoid invasion. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I ever stop, along comes a war. I can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
Ok, creo que tengo un artilugio mágico que podría interesar.
Your enterprising approach to my problem is most encouraging. But it is a delicate process to keep my condition stable. I do not yet need to consume an item, but keep it close by. It will not be too much longer.
Ok, a tomar por culo entonces. Venga, vamos a hablar entonces con Shadowheart.
May the darkness protect you.
No, toma por culo. Vale, pues vamos a descansar a medias. Vale, muy bien. ¿Qué más, qué más, qué más, qué más? Me voy a tomar la poti de hablar con los animales. Sí, mira, es que aquí no se quedan estas reacciones, men. Bueno, las acciones de clases no se quedan hasta que yo haga el combate. Bueno, vamos a ver cómo está aquí Karlach. Todo bien. Gale está bien. Y Will está bien. Vale, vámonos.
Come, boy. It's all right.
Bien, vamos a tomarnos una poti. Ahí está la puta esta. Vamos a hablar con Rat.
You did well to speak up for the girl. That snake is fickle. A tragedy prevented.
Esa caga parece peligrosa. Y si no llega al lugar, ¿qué hubiera pasado?
Nothing befitting a child. Nothing befitting any of our world's creatures. We've let a snake replace our leader. She will see the tieflings driven out, or worse.
Estoy buscando a Nettie.
Ah, I see. You will find her deeper in the caves.
Ok. ¿Cómo se ha adueñado caga de toda la arboleda?
She is first druid in Halsin's absence. With him caught or dared by goblins, none may gainsay, but more will die if her ritual is finished. I doubt those exiled by the right will survive long outside.
Si nadie está buscando a Halsin, podría hacerlo yo.
Would you? I would give anything to see Halsin return home.
Me gustaría oír algo un poco más concreto que lo que fuera.
Our need is great. I will open the treasures of this grove to you, even if the circle forbids it. Halsin is an elf with the presence of a bear. He left west with the adventurers. You won't mistake the first druid for anyone else.
Ok. Vale, había un lobito aquí, men. Quiero hablar con él. Pero entonces yo creo que primero vamos por las placas. Aquí está el lobito, mira, plata.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
Solo quería ofrecerte mi olor, te dejaré en paz.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Ok, vale, lobito. A ver, placa unión.
That mural.
In darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Local history, written in riddles.
Aquí está Shadowheart. Vamos a leer esta.
The towers seized, the battle done. The moonrise broke the darkest one. You recognize the mark of the dark goddess Shar on the broken helmet. This army marched in her name.
Okay, aquí entonces.
Moonrise must be a reference to Shar's divine sister, Seluna.
Ok. Historia de Shadowheart. Vale, vamos a hablar con el enanete este.
Please leave. Our hospitality has limits, and they were crossed long ago.
Ah, sí, anda a cagar, puto enano. Venga, Shadow.
The grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shar's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Parecían invencibles.
Not formidable enough to win the battle, it seems, but still worthy of my respect. They looked like dark justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shar's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
Cualquiera diría que tú aspiras a unirte a ellos.
What right-minded servant of Lady Shar wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The Dark Justiciars have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
Okay.
Fine. What's on your mind? I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Ok. Vale, un poquito más de la historia de Shadow. Oh, mierda. Ok. Vale, Londimbre, salvar a la vela. Primero entre los druidas. Salvar a los refugiados y rescatar a la druida. Vale, bien. Vámonos por acá. Aquí debe haber pupita, men. Aquí había... Aquí está el
Anything of use?
un tenedor y un hueso. Yo no sé por qué guardarían un hueso en un cofre, pero bueno. Botella grande. Ok, es hora de ir a ver a Nettie. Aquí está enfrente. Primero vamos por la Artemisa. Y acá hay daga raíz y Artemisa. Vale. Ahora vamos a meter esto, ¿vale? Artemisa, bruja bellotera. Y ya tenemos poción para hablar con animales. Podemos hacer 2. Poción de caída de pluma y antídotos. Let's go. Bien. Hello, Nettie.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
¿Hay algo que pueda hacer por ayudar?
A moment. This medicatrix. There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open.
Ah, su madre, cómo cambia
I
todo
hope
por
you're
la
more
raza, güey.
agreeable.
¿Dónde viste a otros drows?
That's neither here nor there. Look, you obviously want something. What is it?
Estoy buscando a Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Necesito... ¿Sabes algo sobre los azotamentes? Mira. Dicen que Halcyon es el mejor sanador que he hecho por... No, vamos a ponerle esta a la 2.
Why are you asking?
A ver, no hay una forma bonita de decir esto, pero tengo un renacuajo en la cabeza.
A tadpole. A mind flayer tadpole.
¿Los conoces? ¿Qué otro tipo de renacuajo va a ser? No es que se me metiese una rana en el ojo, precisamente.
That's a serious condition. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Al pajarito lo vamos a dejar ahí, men, porque... si hablamos con él se muere.
There's something in that vessel. Take a closer look.
Ok.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
¿Él y yo tenemos el mismo tipo de parásito?
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start.
Ok, Nettie.
It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening.
Ok, ahora ya
I
sabemos
pity
por
you
qué
got me
Halsin se
instead
fue.
of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right.
Ok, le habla a la que tiene
Let's see
más
what we can do.
aceptación del personaje protagonista, Nettie. Porque, por ejemplo, en otras runs a mí me ha tocado que le habla a Karlach o a la Esel. ¿Por qué? Porque quiero sacar los romances con ellas. Dice, bueno, a ver, gracias, toda ayuda será bienvenida.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
Caí de una nave desde el cielo, pero algo me recogió y me salvó la vida.
Protected from on high? Sounds like the drow. Master Halsin said he was tougher than he had any right to be. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
En una nave de los azotamentes me secuestraron y me infectaron.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
Te lo juro.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
Algo habrás descubierto mientras los estudiabas.
For one, that thing in your head is like nothing we've ever seen from mind flayers. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
Eso es una buena noticia.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
¿Qué quieres que haga? ¿Crees que sigue vivo?
I think so. I hope so. I've sent birds to find him, but they can't get close without goblins trying to shoot them down. You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
Vale. ¿Seguro que podrá curarme?
I can't make any promises. This is like nothing we've seen before. But I know this for sure. Master Halsin is the only one close to understanding these things. He's your best bet to survive. Otherwise, that vial's your only option.
Ok, está bien, encontraré a Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the grove. To me. I wish I could tell you what happened out there. But those adventurers were the only witnesses. And they're long gone. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Perfecto.
At a time, Nettie. Come on.
Bien, nos dio un vial de Wyvern, que es que podemos intoxicarnos con él, o podemos envenenar a gente. Aguas ahí. Pero bueno, lo más importante, vamos a ver.
This calls for careful footwork.
Esta animación es... no mames.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Drow, tu nombre y tu casa ahora mismo. La vez que los Drows son una verga, men. Los putos Drows son una puta verga, men. A ver. Vale, aquí.
Ned Ciaranes of the Absolute.
De la absoluta, dice. No existe ninguna casa de la absoluta.
No houses. All equal in her love.
Ok. ¿Por qué servías? Los Drows nacen para dominar. Ah, verga.
We will. Absolute will rule all.
Ok, esto al principio sí es una información bastante potente. ¿De dónde sacaste tu renacuajo?
The corpse remains silent. It doesn't understand the question.
Ok. ¿Te secuestraron los azotamentes?
No.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask
Ok,
no
a este
more
güey no le metieron el
questions.
renacuajo los azotamentes. Entonces ahí está raro ese pedo, ¿eh? Vale. Y aquí tiene una carta que dice: sigue la pista al druida, encuentra la madrigal en la que decides con esto, infórmame, recuerda que tu labor se limita a explorar, no es con nadie, Mintar, este es de Mintarame. Vale, ¿era este? Probar. Vale, notas sobre el parásito alterado. Estas son las notas de Halsin, ¿no?
Halsin's our best bet for a cure.
Time to track him down and see what he knows.
Forget Halsin. Only a Githyanki Kresh holds our cure.
Vale. Vamos a llevar todo esto, men. Eventualmente esto pues va a costar oritos. Y pues bueno, la Nettie no está aquí, entonces no podemos robar lo que tiene Nettie ahí en su laboratorio, pero sí lo que tiene aquí Halsin, ¿vale? Azafrán silvestre, flores embotelladas, tentáculos, ojo embotellado y flores embotelladas. Aquí hay otro libro, diario de Halsin. Al morir la droga, una criatura parecida a su juego de su cadáver intentó escapar, consigue capturar y tengo el cadáver en el estudio, no hablando de papá. Ok, aquí dice de esta madre.
Speak.
Vale, no dicen nada a pesar de que ya estamos por esta parte. Bien, vamos a ver aquí los libretes. Introducción a la magia del urdimbre. Vale, comprensión del urdimbre, lo que nos decía Gale. Vale. ¿No? Magia del urdimbre. A ver este. Ok. Este es de un... Ok. Vale. Está potente la posesión esta, tú. Artemisa y registro contable personal. Keterik, veo cómo se manifiestan nuestros propios fracasos. No cayó, sino que lo empujaron las sombras, retorció su dolor. Aquí ya hablan, desde aquí ya te empiezan a hablar de Keterik Torment. Desde el acto 1. Este ya los hemos leído. ¿Vale? Son libros repetidos.
That might be worth a look.
Que hay que echarle un vistazo. No me parece nada. Okay, registro de los avistamientos de osos lechuza, ¿vale? cartas de Candlekeep ya. A ver, por acá. Nada. Tenemos aquí trompeta de Bollywood. Agarra electrizante y cartas de Candlekeep. Cartas de Candlekeep, tratados de monedas de alma. Estos libros los vamos a vender porque son repetidos. Aquí está trompeta de Bollywood. Vale. Al parecer es pura repetición aquí. Esta magia del urdimbre, mira que te lo pone en el texto. Solo muerte y resurrección ya lo tenemos. Hablar con los muertos. Mira, aquí te da un pergamino para que vayas a hablar con el drow que está ahí. Te lo pone ya desde ahí. Bien. Aquí está esto. Aquí tenemos. Pues esto, nada de acá. Ok, vámonos. Vale, para. Me falta... ¿Dónde estaba? Era por acá, ¿no? Sí, acá. El cofre de Kaga, güey. Ahí está atrás.
Just out of view.
Vale.
Don't
Forzar.
give me trouble now.
Ok. Uf, buena coña. Aquí está. Esto es el cántico de Baldurs, la doctrina de los druidas de las sombras. Destruimos la humanidad y hacemos crecer una nueva vida en su lugar. Y mira. Kaga, muelles del pantano, árbol, ven sin compañía o lo dan. ¿Vale? Y ahora, gracias a esto, nos dice... hemos encontrado una nota que involucra a Kaga en la arboleda. ¿Está pasando algo? Deberíamos llegar al fondo del asunto, investigar a Kaga y salvar a Halsing. Ahí quedó. ¿Vale? Entonces, es lo que vamos a ir a hacer ahorita. Vamos a encontrar los motivos para darle la madre a Kaga.
Here goes nothing.
Vale, el lobito ya venía, ¿eh? Bien. Salgamos de aquí. Vámonos. Hay que ir a ver a la chica, a los papás de la chica que salvamos.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a gnoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
Qué bonita escena. Espero que volvamos a encontrarnos en mejores circunstancias.
Likewise. Arabella?
Arabella.
Thank you
For
for
helping
helping
me.
me.
Vale, Arabella está a salvo y sus padres nos han dado las gracias por intervenir. Y nos dan un colgante con luces danzantes. Una puta. Nadie ocupa esta puta madre, ¿vale? Hablamos con Arabella.
I'm never gonna hear the end of this. If I'd got that stupid idol, I'd be a hero.
¿Qué clase de heroína esperabas llegar a ser?
A heroic thief? Mum? Dad? Mole? They all would have been so impressed.
Aquí menciona a
Mole
Mole,
said we had to do something because the old folks weren't doing anything. They were talking when the druids were getting ready to throw us out. Why can't we just stay in until it's safe?
Okay.
The road to Baldur's Gate looks a little less daunting now that we're all back together.
Vale, entonces fue Mol.
I was fine.
¿No? Ok, vayamos a darle una visita al hijo de puta este.
Heartless bastards. They deserve to have the goblins burn them out.
Vale. Niñete, descubrimos tu entrada. Anda a cagar. Vale, primero. Llegaré. No, vamos con Lesel.
Ignorance breeds madness.
Ahí está. Cofre de membrillo, esto y esto. Let's go.
Can't give up now.
Bien, vámonos.
Not over, then through.
Aquí está Mol. Venga.
Well, look who's come to visit. My kids say you've been busy since you got here. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed. You saved Arabella from the druids. Don't know what those bastards would have done. And thanks for going easy on Sylphie. Not many marks would have done the same.
Es un placer.
And we're happy to be helped. Now, what can I do for you?
¿Tienes algo que comerciar? Patrón hipnótico y hechizar persona. Yo creo que el de patrón hipnótico vendría bien. Le podemos vender la merca. Vale, tenemos más. Mira, 5 cartas de Candle Dip. Uno de estos. 3 de estos. Tentáculos, pluma y tintero, flores embotelladas, disolvente, ojo embotellado, cincel y ojo embotellado. Y demás, yo creo que todo Gucci. Podríamos conseguir esos 300 de ahí, a ver. Lanza de Selune y lanza de Shar. Ok, Nelina. Ok, vale.
Anything else?
¿Por qué andas a vueltas con todas estas maquinaciones y planes? Es peligroso, ¿sabes?
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Más bien lo contrario, quiero invertir en el nuevo gremio de ladrones de la Costa de la Espada.
Won't turn down free money. I've got operating costs you wouldn't believe. Come see me in the city sometime, huh? I'll repay this and then some. See you around, maybe.
Vale. Si seguimos hablando con él... a ver, un segundo, gente. ¿Estará grabando esta cosa? Sí, está grabando. Si hablamos más con él, nos va a pedir que robemos el ídolo, pero no voy a ir a esa runa así.
No. Everyone's got junk. Worse than junk. Don't worry, kid. In Baldur's Gate, curses practically grow on trees. Be patient. We'll get there.
Es un gremio de ladrones de niños, güey. Échate ese pedo. ¿Aquí qué hay? Creo que no hay nada aquí.
I need new pockets to pick.
Vale, ¿por dónde nos bajamos? Por acá, ¿verdad? No, por aquí no, era por acá. Salgamos de aquí. Espera, aquí hay una cosa para desbloquear. Vamos a desbloquear esa parte del mapa. Aquí se supone que deberían de bajarse unas escaleras, pero como no cabemos aquí...
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Efectivamente. No pasa nada.
Let's see.
¡Vámonos! Ahí hablamos con esta.
Those druids are going to get us killed. Nothing sacred about this lot.
Vale, pues entonces vámonos a hablar con Seblorman. Es hora de hablar con Seblor.
But if there's a clear path past those goblins, they'll find it.
Yes, of course.
Seblor.
I heard what happened. Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
A ver. No. ¿Puedes retrasar el ritual?
You saw what they were willing to do to a child just for trying. It's Korga's influence. Without her twisting things, I believe the druids might see sense.
Entonces, ¿por qué no la quitas de en medio?
A low thought. But I'd be lying if I said I hadn't considered it. But the druids would slaughter us. We'd have to get close to Korga, within striking distance. I can't manage that. But they've already let you pass once.
¿Qué vale para ti?
To get these people to Baldur's Gate. Everything. I'm still hoping Korga can be swayed from this madness. But if not, leaders need to make tough decisions. We do what we must.
Ok, se actualizó el diario y nos da la parte de matar a Kaga. Vale. Y esta va relacionada con lo de su investigación, men. So.
With respect, sir, being a Hellrider is for life. They can't take...
They can.
Vamos. Es hora de ir a buscar esa información, men. Así que vámonos. Tenemos que hacer unas cuantas cositas, men. ¿Vale? Vamos aquí. Bien. Vale. Tenemos aquí entonces un encuentro, men. El primer encuentro potente del juego, men. ¿Vale? Vamos por acá. Ándale. Primero digo y ahí sale, güey. Venga. Goblins. Ahora sí, puñetas. Ah, es un kobold. No es un puto goblin, men. Ahí está. Le damos una patada. ¡Uya! Don atrapalmas. No. Ah, falló la cagada, güey. Ah, ok. ¿Me pega? Vale. Sí que pegan estas madres, ¿eh? Vale, vamos por acá. ¡Ay, cabrón! ¿Qué es este güey? La mano derecha de Dror. No me joda, amiga.
Talk to me. Can't give up. Not now. Got to move. Take two.
Vale, orden imperiosa. No, huye. No, suelta. 80%. Puta Shadowheart, man. Vale, ahora viene un Ignis. Tómala, puto. Jejeje.
¡Silencio!
Ahí. Ahora sí, vámonos, la es el... ¡Ostión! ¡Boom! Esto es cada descanso corto, ¿vale? Vámonos. Metemos hostia a este man. 47 de vida, perro puto maldito. Vale, sin pedos. Vámonos. Vale. Mira qué ventaja de poner ahí el silencio, güey. Venga, Karlach. No, es así. Vamos a poner esta así. Ahí va.
Over there.
¡Boom! Y luego... No tiene más. Ok. Vale, pero ahora sí voy a pegar yo, puto maricón. Venga. ¡Uah! Ataque sin... ¿Por qué no me pone el puto ataque sin armas, güey? Siempre me va a poner lo del ki, ¿verdad? Pues vale. Toma por culo, hijo puta. Venga. Jabalina. 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 Y... tenía bastante pupa este. A la este. ¡Fuya! Venga. Diezmar el cuerpo y la mente. Espada corta rebanadora. ¿What? Cuando su portador ataca con ventaja inflige 1 de 8 a psíquico adicional. Y espada corta rebanadora. Cuando el portador ataca con ventaja el ataque inflige de hemorragia. La madre mía, qué buenas, güey. Son buenas estas armas, Tómala. Vale, viene la de Cell. Venga, la de Cell. ¡Boom! Pero no falles, hija. Buena. Luego este no tiene sus puntos de acción. Ok. Pues me voy a tanquear estos manes acá. Ahí está. Vale. Ignis. Ignis. Y fallas, güey. No mames. Con 55. Buena.
Have to keep going.
Karlach. ¡Uy! Bien. ¡Boom! ¡Boom! Bien. Ahí quedó. Voy yo. ¡Huya! ¡Pum! Y luego este. ¡Pum, pum, pum! Vale, mira qué buena onda. Metieron un spawn de pelea aquí. Qué potente, man. Kobolds. Desde el acto 1, güey. Qué chulada es este mod, man. ¿Sí? Este güey por su crack.
What's inside?
Y aquí este. Seta de huevo de dragón. Y un bálsamo aquí. Bien. Vamos a la people. Me falta aquí uno, ¿va? Aquí está. Vale, se viene. Para.
That helped.
Vale, vamos a esperar a que suba la people. Karlach. Y Shadow, let's go. Ok. Ya, ahí está.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say. for your journey is just beginning. What would suit the occasion? The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled brightly. It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
¿Con quién hablo? ¿Con el ratón o con el gato?
Neither. The fox, rather. Hiding, in a word. A silent observer, about to break the silence. Of course, what I have to say merits some privacy, as well as some more, let's call it, refinement. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
Puto Rafael. Puto Rafael.
There. Middle of somewhere.
I don't like this at all.
¿Puedes especificar un poco más?
The house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly. Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Estoy empezando a cansarme de estos jueguecitos.
Fair enough.
Ándale, güey.
What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do.
Fuck. A Cambion.
Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
No me importa qué eres, me importa qué eres.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all, like that.
¿De verdad crees que pactaré con un diablo? ¡Qué locura!
And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. La verga. Hope. Such a tease.
That's what separates us from the devil, soldier. They think our greatest strength is a weakness.
Al final seré yo quien me ría, hijo de puta.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Puto Rafael, men. Puto Rafael, men. Vale, vamos al campamento para hablar sobre Rafael, men. ¿Vale?
Can't believe that devil just took us into the hells with a snap of his fingers. If I see him again, I'll wring his neck.
Parece tener la solución. Eso me gustaría verlo.
I knew I liked you. Raphael was his name, right? He's trying to lure us into a game he knows we can't win. I'm not playing. Glad you're not either.
Vale. Shadow.
Always makes my day better.
Bloody hells. Literally. Just when I think I've got a grasp on our dilemma, a devil shows up. No matter. We've dealt with every other oddity thrown at us lately. We can handle this one too. Now, as for this Raphael, he knows our secret. He claims he can help. What do you make of him?
Es un diablo, no podemos fiarnos de él así de fácil.
No doubts at all. He seemed powerful and very knowledgeable about our problem. Not the worst prospect we've stumbled across. As long as you can look past what he is.
No voy a cambiar de idea así como así, no podemos fiarnos de Rafael.
Good. That's what I wanted to hear. He's clever. My order uses the same tactic when dealing with enemies of Shah. You don't need a scourge or a rack to break people. Fear and self-doubt are sufficient. When actual pain comes, the victim's already done the heavy lifting for their torturer. There were no right answers with that devil. He was toying with his food. Us.
No era consciente de que estuvieras tan puesta en tortura mental y emocional.
Aren't you glad that I am? It's an effective trick. Watch out for it. And for Raphael.
Ok. No puedo evitar sentir que hemos perdido la oportunidad de establecer un vínculo.
I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Eso me gustaría. Llévame.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions. I'll come for you.
Ay, papaya de Celaya.
Fine. What's on your mind?
Verga, creo que nunca me había dicho eso en ninguna run, ¿eh?
Does it even need to be asked? We're beyond me merely liking you. I think I'm a different person, owing to you.
What the fuck, man, en el acto 1, pelotudo. Ok, hay que descansar. Vale, Astarion.
Now there's a bloody devil trailing after us. Well, this gets better and better. Shop around, he said. He seems sure we won't find anything. And he might be right. We've had no luck so far.
De eso nada, aún nos quedan opciones.
Maybe. But all that, take your time, I'll wait nonsense. He's playing with us. Cazador, my old master, liked to toy with people too. Let them think there was hope right until the end. Until he snatched it all away. Creatures like them don't play games. Unless they know they can win.
No somos sus juguetes y vamos a demostrárselo.
Maybe. But he's not the only one spinning a web for us. This is no ordinary Mind Flayer parasite. Who tampered with it, and why? What do they have planned for us? And why are we important enough that a devil comes knocking on our door? If we find those answers, we might have a chance.
Okay.
I suppose you want to hear about
Exacto, por favor. Dijiste que era tu amo, ¿cierto?
My old master. Before the Mind Flayers took me from him. Before this strange, twisted freedom. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate. The patriarch of his coven, and a monster obsessed with power. Not political power or military power, I mean power over people. The power to control them completely. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Ok, tu torturador, ¿qué te hacía?
He had me go out into Baldur's Gate to fetch him the most beautiful souls I could find. It was a fun little ritual of his. I'd bring them back, and he'd ask if I wanted to dine with him. And if I said yes, he'd serve me a dead, putrid rat. Of course, if I said no, he'd have me flayed. Hard to say which was worse.
Verga, güey. Suena terrible, lo siento mucho.
Thank you. But this isn't about sympathy. It's about knowing what we might be up against. The Mind Flayers aren't the only monsters out there, and they might not be the only ones hunting us. All I'm asking is that you keep your eyes open and watch out for anything lurking in the shadows.
Ok. No te preocupes, te cubriré las espaldas.
What more could I ask? Now, is that all?
Yes. ¿Qué te parece el trato que nos ofreció Rafael?
I won't lie. It's tempting. If I keep the tadpole, I risk transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul, and I return to the shadows. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
Tenemos otras opciones, mejores opciones.
Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the Absolute, and then finding time to kill my old master before he can control me once more? Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on it.
Ok, vale, está bastante interesante.
Need something?
Vale, vamos a por Karlach. ¿Tendrá que decir algo nuevo? A lo mejor nos dice algo nuevo.
Hey, soldier.
No. Bien, vamos con la Esel.
Better not be cursed.
This devil Raphael flaunts his paltry wings as if he wants to impress us. You saw the red dragon slaying his infernal kin above hell's fires, did you not? Next to a dragon, the devil's a gnat. When I am Kithrak, I will take my queen Vlaakith his head as a trophy.
Puta la Esel, no mames. Kithrak, ¿qué significa esto?
Githyanki knights, the riders that chase the Nautiloid. They are the commissars and enforcers of my queen Vlaakith's will. Vlaakith bestows no greater honor. To wield a Kithrak silver sword is my destiny. I will earn my queen's favor, and I will conquer every layer of hell should she command it.
Ok, ¿por qué perseguían esos caballeros la nave de los azotamentes?
The Geich are my kind's mortal enemy. It is not unusual for the Kithrak to give chase, to penetrate the hells. This is unusual. But I'm not one to question the wisdom of my queen. I can see but to the horizon. Vlaakith's sight pierces the many planes.
Me encanta irles preguntando poco a poco para irnos enterando más de la historia, güey. Es muy nutrida la historia y se apega mucho a lo que es el mundo de D&D, güey. Es muy, muy buena, man.
The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think?
Déjate de parábolas. No tengo intención alguna de negociar con gente como él.
That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with. And then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure. But the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything.
Che Will, güey, con su profundidad del pedo.
You've got something to say?
No, a tomar por culo. A ver, Gale.
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
Conocimiento arcano. Cenar con un diablo me ha dejado mal sabor de boca. Cuando los diablos se aproximan a los mortales suelen tener alguna intención nefasta.
Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
¿Qué es lo que persigue ese diablo con tanto ahínco?
Our souls. I suspect that's but his opening offer. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager. Do not dismiss his offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
¿Cuál crees que sea la ambición de Rafael? ¿Y cómo propones que derrotemos a un diablo en su propio juego?
By figuring out his true intentions. Fact 1, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact 2, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, we say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
Este güey es ambicioso de madre, man.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, vale, vamos a descansar. Y ahora sí con comida y todo, man. Venga. Astarion.
There you are, my friend.
¿Se te ha subido la bebida?
I have drunk. Not alcohol, of course. A bear. He took a little of my blood. I took all of his.
Parece una comida peligrosa.
So's any meal worth having. It's nothing compared to, well, other things I could be dining on, but significantly better than the rats and bugs Cazador served me.
¿Ratas? ¿Qué hiciste para merecer eso?
I existed. That was enough for him. He reveled in having power over me. Because those with power can do whatever the hell they want.
Ahora eres libre. Eso es lo importante.
Is it? What good is freedom if I'm always watching the shadows? No. I'll be safe when I'm powerful enough to grind Cazador into the dust. Powerful enough to do whatever the hell I want.
El poder corrompe, más te vale no olvidarlo.
Oh, I hope so. A little corruption sounds fun. I spent centuries as the victim of a corrupt man. It was the mind flayers that plucked me away from that. They gave me a gift. The strength to take my own freedom. I'm embracing this power. You should too.
Okay.
Need something?
Nope. ¿La es él?
Speak.
Nope. Will.
You've got something to say?
Nope. Gale.
What's on your mind?
Nope. Karlach.
What's on your mind?
Nope. Y por último, Shadowheart. ¿Será acaso eso lo que nos dijo Shadowheart que se pase ahorita?
May the darkness protect you.
Nope. Vamos a ver cómo va la... aquí con Shadow.
There is work to do.
Eager for battle.
Vale. Definitivamente la SL es neutral.
What's the story?
Karlach sí. Está aquí entre la A y la C, pero Shadowheart está en la I y en la O. Perfecto.
Still breathing, despite everything. These boots have seen everything.
Vale, a dormir. Let's go. Ahora sí, vámonos. Ok. Aguas, aquí hay algo.
Psst. Hey, soldier. You aren't asleep, are you?
Karlach?
I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you. Isn't it mad? How good life is.
Admiro tu optimismo, pero yo me voy por Shadowheart, güey. Lo siento, Carl. Ok. Admiro tu optimismo, pero tan genial es.
Yes. Soldier, you're saving me. Every time you speak my name, fight beside me, share what's yours, I'm reminded that I'm alive. Properly alive. And free. Oh, gods, I want to ride you till you see stars.
What? Tú no te cortas un pelo, ¿no?
Guess not. I just feel what I feel. No sense hiding it.
Me caes bien, pero apenas nos conocemos. Ah, es que no. Ok.
Not true. I know you're a goblin destroyer, an adventurer, and most importantly, I know you like me.
Diría que tienes a mano las partes de mí que son relevantes. Tenemos que encontrar una solución al problema del motor infernal antes de poder intimar más.
The best, worst decision. So what do we do now?
Hablemos, aún no hay mucho que no sé sobre ti.
Please. My life is an instant mood killer, and I'm enjoying this mood. Maybe even a little too much. I better head back to my bunk. You might not be able to touch me, but you give me a lot to think about.
No, Karlach, ¿por qué? Verga, güey. Solo porque en esto quiero a Shadow, no a Karlach. I'm so sorry.
Good time for a chat. Oh, hi.
Me encantaría. Ok.
Sad. I couldn't let myself feel sad in the Hells. Letting my guard down would have been a death sentence. And letting, say, a Cambion near me would have been disastrous. I thought it best to just keep my distance. But loneliness that deep gets into the marrow. Now that I'm here, among friends, I can feel it burning out of me. Little by little, step by step.
Verga, ya se puso otra pinche notificación, me lleva la chingada. Shadow.
Shah's blessings upon you.
A ver.
Fine. What does it even need to be asked?
Ok, vale, todavía sigue. No hemos cagado el romance, bien. Me la suda, men. Vamos. A ver, Astarion.
Need something?
No. La Esel. No. Will.
You've got something to say?
Nope. Y aquí, a ver, Gil.
Go ahead.
Vale, voy a descansar, pero solo en... sin comer nada, ¿vale? Vale, let's go. Otra vez Astarion y otra vez Karlach, la reconcha de la madre. A ver.
Looking at something?
Tan solo miro, ¿y tú qué haces?
I'm looking too, but not seeing very much. Another quirk of my affliction.
¿Echas de menos ver tu propia cara?
preening in the looking glass. Petty vanity. Of course I miss it. I've never even seen this face. Not since it grew fangs and my eyes turned red.
¿De qué color eran antes?
I don't know. I can't remember. My face is just some dark shape in my past. Another thing I've lost.
Mejor, la edad no te está tratando bien.
Aging? What do you mean, aging? I'm a vampire. Forever young.
Era broma. Vale, pero ese lunar siempre fue tan prominente. Era broma, tienes una pinta estupenda. No.
My... What? But I don't... Excuse me. Hello. What can I do for you?
No, adiós. No, Astarion Nomen. Ni lo piensen. Vale, Karlach.
Hey, soldier. You said you might try cooling me down. Any leads?
¿Se te ocurre algo?
There's got to be something, right? Something cold, or water. Or maybe if you were less burnable. There's a thought, right?
Pues hay que aventarle agüita, ¿no? Aquí hay que aplicar lo de aventar agua.
What are you thinking about?
What?
What are you thinking about?
Ok, vale. Es que no quiero que haga el romance con Shadowheart. Lo siento, Karlach.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Fine. Does it even need to be asked?
Ok, todo está bien, todo está bien. Ok, le lancé el agua, pero como que no jaló, ¿vale? Vamos a parcial.
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course.
Tú primero.
You made it. Come here. Sit with me.
No me lo perdería por nada del mundo. Vamos con todo.
So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions?
Por ti, por mí.
Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins or anything like that. Something about you.
Drow, compartir recuerdos de la infancia en el Underdark. Mira tú qué chula.
You must have an extraordinary affinity for the darkness. I'm jealous. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting.
Puta madre, es que si cago esta madre, valí verga. Ah, verga, putos dados, güey. Por favor, no me vayan a fallar aquí. ¡No! Tengo inspiración, ¿no? ¿Tengo inspiración? Ah, tengo 7, sí. Eso, coño, venga. Eso, puta madre, bien.
Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now.
Te equivocas, te gustan las orquídeas de la Dama de Noche y no sabes nadar, me lo contaste una vez. Con todo, papus.
I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us. Nearly light. The others will be awake soon.
Mirarle a los ojos. Sí, aquí somos imparables.
What?
Tan solo estoy buscando síntomas de ser morfosos. Siempre te ponen cosas para cagarla.
I know. But you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night.
Espero que haya más.
Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
La puta madre.
Cuando quieres algo, creo que es mejor cogerlo sin más. Toma por culo. Yo no dejo pasar esto por nada del mundo. Lo conseguimos. La puta madre, qué buena, coño.
That didn't hurt, did it?
El dolor me ha dolido, ¿a que no? El dolor ha merecido la pena.
I should think so. Let's head back, if we must.
Ok. Pues vaya dormidita nos aventamos, men. Vaya dormidita. Oh, wow, wow, wow. ¿Qué haces aquí, Shadow?
All's well, I hope.
Por supuesto, a menos que estés preocupada por algo.
No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed.
Obviamente no me vale pija, vamos con todo.
I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well.
Por esto se juega Baldur's Gate, la puta madre que los remil parió.
Very serious of you. But go ahead.
¿Cómo estás?
Always good when I'm with you.
La puta madre.
Fine. What's on your mind? Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it seems we have plenty in common.
Ok. Vale, ahora veamos cómo va aquí el asunto en esta parte. Todavía dice que es buena. Very interesante. Ya nos podrá dar el este. No, no se puede. Okay. Hablemos con Karlach.
What are you thinking about?
Güey, es que te sigue poniendo esto, men. A ver, Astarion.
Need something?
Nope. ¿La es él? Nope. Pues bueno, yo creo que vámonos del campamento y lo dejamos aquí, ¿eh? Oh my godness, qué buena onda. Vale, vamos a rapiñar este pequeño campamentito y nos vamos a poner acá abajo, ¿vale? Vale, aquí malaquita y 22 oros, bastante bien. Aquí vamos a encontrar otro de estos barrilitos. Recogemos esto. Aquí hay barril de madera con 2 cuerdas. Vale, y aquí está la nave de los azotamentes, mira, güey. Creo que no se puede llegar, ¿verdad? Sí, no se puede llegar. Vale, ahora vamos por aquí. Vamos este esqueleto. Un hueso y este trae guía, men. Este también es bueno porque nos podemos poner...
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The harpers were busy.
Ok. Pociones, vale, sin problema. Y grieta rocosa.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous scribbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Estudiar a las arañas. ¡Qué buena!
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within.
Juego de manos. No, como que pifia, güey. Como que pifia, men. Ah, justo, venga, Mickey, qué buena.
The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
Dedos largos, nos hemos inspirado, muy bien. Vale. Entonces, aquí creo que ya acabamos. Al menos aquí en la parte de arriba. Vale, vamos a bajar por acá. Mira qué bonita aquí la pelea de estos cabrones, güey. Estoy pensando en cómo va a ser la pelea, güey, del pinche del oso lechuza, man. Ese se ve que va a estar potente, porque hasta ahorita no hemos matado ningún boss. O sea, un monstruo como tal que sea como un boss. Vale, ¿cómo vamos de experiencia, negro? Nos faltan 2278 para subir a nivel 5. Ok, vale, vamos a ir acá.
These traps. Goblins?
Vale, ok, vale. Antes de entrar a esta cueva de aquí, quiero ir acá, men. ¿Vale? Quiero hacer el evento este de estas personas. Si es que todavía están aquí. No, se fueron. Vale, nos perdimos de una pelea aquí, men. Vamos a ver este man.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
No voy a llevar en esta run renacuajos. Mira. Lo conseguimos. Bien.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Ok. La cara que pone, güey. No mames, de que se cagó, güey. Este mantiene... Aquí está el lanza. Vale.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
¿Quién eres, güey?
A true soul. A chosen.
¿Quién te ha elegido?
The absolute.
Más que obvio.
The almighty goddess.
¿Hay algo de valor por aquí?
Ending.
¿Dónde estarán estos manes, güey, cuando pierdes este evento, güey? Está interesante ver. ¿Quiénes son Brina y Andric?
Sister. Brother. My job to protect them.
Ok. ¿Qué estabas haciendo aquí?
Looking for a weapon. The absolute.
the spell's power wanes, you can ask no more questions.
Ok. Vale. Aquí tenemos entonces Bocadito del Pícaro. Aquí Artemisa. Y Bocadito del Pícaro por acá. Ya acá abajo está lo de el oso lechuza. Tengo curiosidad por ver qué dice Karlach.
What are you thinking about? Where would you start?
No sé si eso afecta con Shadowheart, pero veremos qué pasa.
And I'd even let you. Gods, we better find a way to cool me off soon. I'm not sure how
Es que
much
puse el
more
mod
of this I can take.
del poliamori y entonces no sé si se pueda, men. Pero a ver, vamos a ver. Está entre la C y la I y Shadowheart está ya hasta la N. O sea, Shadowheart está más avanzada. ¿Vale? Vale, vámonos. Vale, quiero cerrar el video entrando aquí, ¿vale? Y aquí estamos. ¿Por qué hay tanta luz? Ah, vale. Se veía mucha luz, men. Pues bueno, gente, vamos a quedarnos hasta aquí. Yo creo que por la guía, ¿no? Puede ser. A ver, nos acomodamos bien. Ahí está. Sale, gente. Nos vamos a dejar el video hasta aquí. Dejamos un F5. Y antes de terminar el video, no olviden de suscribirse y darle like al video. Si les gustó, pues háganlo, que con eso me ayudan muchísimo. Y si tienen algo que decir acerca de los mods, de la run, de lo que sea, no importa, ahí me lo dejan en la caja de los comentarios que yo los voy a estar leyendo. Así que, gente, nos vemos en la próxima. Cuídense mucho. Se despide el abuelo. Chao.